Oh, wait. 1 second. Is this... So... a part of me really does want to see if what type of rod is this? What type of rod is this? XG J422. Okay, what? $4303. I haven't dealt with that. We're gonna take the tags from Omen Alarisar. Oh, I'm in love in a nightmare. Please don't wake me up. Got a bad case of making bad luck. It's who I am, not who I was, but that's life. Boy, what can you do? I need someone and I need 'em soon. I called the doc. Got new shoes, but all roads still lead back to you. $70.18. Would you trust your weld with Amazon 7018? All right, then. Hey, Wilku. What's up? Hmm. Okay. Not much. Today was full of laundry. Nice. Mine was full of wiring, so. Hi, Cal. Cal, what should I get for fucking welding rod? Like, should I order some fucking 6013? I haven't dealt with 6013, only 6010 so far. Well, oh, this is orange, so it's cool. I'm sure Amazon gray is better than Temu gray. I don't know if there's a difference. Especially not these days. Shark Industries. Shark welding. Is this going to be an in-character stream with the generals? I don't think we're getting in character for this one. It's more so setting the stage. Although if we make a shit ton of progress, then maybe. Wait, what? 1 pound is probably just these fucking 6 electrodes. Oh no, that wouldn't make sense. Oh. Great rods. No, I'm not signing in. Justin Curry says great rods. Well, you know what that means, kids. What's some other shit we can add? Oh yeah, we were looking at bidets. I'm not comfortable with a viewer buying me a bidet. That seems like a really personal thing that shouldn't. Welding cart? Oh, okay. Right. Sort by. That's not cheap. That's not a cart. That's what I meant to say. Wow, you can just get fucking parts like that here. Okay. Nozzle clamps. Also, Meg, I'd like to properly say thank you for the was it the music suggestions? That thing's got a lot of good shit. Okay. And I'm pleased to say that I did not get any copyright claim or anything on any of the songs in that previous video. However, I ain't getting clips. Granted, I didn't do much that was clippable. Thoughts on that? I probably don't like them. What is takoyaki? Octopus? Nope. Ginger? Nope. Green onion? Nope. We got 3 negatives here. Serve with sauce. Nope. Mayo. Nope. And fish flakes. Nope. And seaweed. Nope. Takoyaki is 100% not for me. Oh, thanks for trying to dox me to West Ed. You fucked up, but I'm still uncomfortable. It's such an open sound. That's the best way I can describe it. So, told me it was sacrificial, so I didn't bother. My bad. Oh, all good, man. All good. The only reason I brought that up is because a couple of people I've spoken to are having troubles with clips not showing up at all lately, so I wanted to make sure that that wasn't happening to me. So, our objective for this stream is to figure out where the third would set up camp, how they would lay things out, and what specific obstacles would be in play. Not necessarily for someone on the inside, but I'm talking like the third is in enemy territory. They're in pursuit of a retreating army. They don't know if anything's set up, like they don't know if they're going to get counterattacked or anything. So they want to set this up in a defensible position, but still relatively stealthy. Your army, if you recall, is only like 500 dudes. 600 maybe? The subcontractors got released back to their initial, or like, they went home is what I'm trying to say. So you don't have any cave bears or shit. No giants here. Excluding the one now, but that's a different type entirely. So, let's get some ideas. Where do you think you would want to set up? Because there's different ways we can play this. We could have it an area with some cover. Yep. So what type of cover are we talking? Now, ooh. Okay. I like this area. I have to remember that. Kingston Town. Traverse Town. Okay, that's just a fucking town. Rural Connecticut. Around Putnam. Alright. Aquatic reservoir. Now, my question, what amenities do we want to stop by? For example, do we need water for our troops? Do we need some proper shelter? What are we thinking? We need an area that we think is defensible and something we can evacuate from if need be. Woodlands would provide cover, and I think netting tied to trees would provide minor protection from attacks. Water and shelter would both be helpful. Okay. So yeah, we're in agreement that it should be near some form of water, and we're thinking heavily forested if possible. Ooh. I like this layout, but I'm trying to think of where things would make sense. Because we'd pretend over here is the, over here is the place where we found all the bad dead dudes. Why the fuck can't I think of it? It's because I didn't name it early. Larasar, that's it. Over here would be Larasar. And we'd go west, and eventually we head along, and there is a lake here. Not pond, a lake. Water first. Camping supplies, presumably. Yes, we do. Set up shelter using those, preferably somewhere flat but covered. Okay. Now, one question. Do we care about hills or valleys? Naturally, being on a hill is typically the best place to be, but if we're going for relatively flat terrain, we should be fine. Hi, Shadow. Because I'm thinking we might use something. I mean, we can. IRL, this area is hilly as fuck. Fair enough. Because I'm thinking there's a secondary trail that goes up above the main highway that we were tracking the enemy across. And then we set up our camp in here. Could do on top of a hill. Okay. But give me a hard yes or a hard no on this location. Don't be afraid to give a hard no. We have a literal full Earth to look at. But if this is the one, then this is the one. I like it. Alright, we got one person saying, hey, this would be a good spot to hold up. Alternatively, we could... No, I don't know about that part. Sure. 2 votes. I need a third. What's a bit further up the path? Up? Oh, we got a brook coming out here, so that's not bad. And trails going out either way. If we go this way, there is, we'll say, some actual settlement, so we probably shouldn't. As for this area, if we rotate it like this, we'd have it, the road probably go dipping around the pond. And then maybe we set up here. There are legit castles in Connecticut. That's cool. That is cool. I wouldn't recommend in the middle here, because that's just creating a choke point for yourself for escape. Here. What I'm going to do, since we all do seem okay with this general area, is I am going to paste it in here as a reference image. I'll put my vote in with the other two. Sounds good. So, in that case, I'll leave this here for inspiration, but I will go back to okay. So, okay. Background we've got, we're gonna, actually, we can, All right. Now, the road. How do I do this one? Oh my god, that is fucking perfect! We're gonna have a... Okay. Now we have water. Ah, fuck! Oh, did my middle mouse button break? I think it did. Nope. Yemengi? Anything that kind of brings that name to mind, Wilku, or? Actually, use that as coloring for the reeds. My mom is not gay, you bitch. I did fall for that. I trusted you. Oh, fuck. Yeah, no, you got me pretty good there. Anyway. Was there an area by a guy named Michael of the Huntsman? Oh, it looks like Streamlabs caught ya. I'm okay with that. So, what are we thinking of for our camp location? I'm gonna do A, where it is the way that town was. I'm gonna do B, where it's a little peener shape. And I'll do C, where it's better than C. Hawk and Hoffman. Well, at least there were two of them. It's a dong on B. That's great input, Cal. That helps our conversation a lot. Which one do you want, Cal? A would probably be best. A is the closest and most logical. Okay. Now, this is not me disagreeing. This is me being devil's advocate. We're gonna be on top of a hill, right? Like to be able to look down on roads without being too exposed. Yeah. We're going to say that, if I do a topography, then we're going to say that things ramp up towards the west. What's this for again? I got lost. The lore stuff that I've been doing for the past year. Or how could I make this more advantageous? Because doing it like that does mean we can just straight up get fucked from anything around us. Oh, yeah, don't act like you know what's going on, man. I get it. Wait, I'm fucking dumb. We have this is the highest point on it. Or I guess. There we go. busy. I haven't been looking at the lore much. No, it's not the lore section. It's like the actual... You know what? Never mind. You do you, bud. Nope. Although making it so our entire camp is on top would probably be a shit decision. So I will modify it so our A camp is a bit better positioned. Oops. So then we have it. So our... Where is... That's not fucking helpful. I need an eraser. Where is... Oh my god. Oh! Why did I do some of it on the road? How's it going? Other than that part right there, pretty good. I am fucking dumb. What else is new? Wilco, you're mean. Okay. So, I, in my infinite wisdom, am going to... I'm going to mark out our camp area. Oh my god. Please tell me I can just... Fucking hell. Okay, I guess the lake provides a fucking shadow. God damn it. This looks decent. Does it? The lake's providing a fucking shadow. I don't think it is. Oh. God damn it. There. I can live with that. Okay, we're going to lock the roads. We're going to lock the background. We're going to lock the water. Lock the reeds. Lakes can be raised somewhat. Yes. Well, what I'm doing here is that we are taking shelter on essentially a mountain ridge that has a reservoir in it. In fact, if we want, we can be like, hey, we have a little river coming down. And we have a little river coming down. That's fucking dumb. Shadow Lake. So, we're going to remove the topography map. Now, we have a question. How the fuck are we divvying up troops, expenses, things like that? What I mean is, how are we laying them out in this area that we have set up? Now, we have to protect our exposures. Our exposures currently are this area and this area. God damn it, Wilku, no! So, we got our two areas currently that would be our potential egress. We have our living area, I'm assuming, near the water. Correct me if I'm wrong. And keep in mind, we are on a mountain ridge, so this thing's got some idea. You know what? This would actually be the perfect time. Out. For we've got point A. Point B. Point C. We'll say delta is dead center. Echo is there. And then I'll just F G, just in case, H. Okay, we won't use 90% of these letters, and by 90 I mean fuck you. So, what are we thinking for for where we put things? We have alpha through echo. Also, I realized that my music has stopped. Fuck, we need more music. Veshanook Pass. Also, I don't know why the canvas is slightly fucking... Should have an apparatus to be able to contact others for backup. You can do signal fires if you want, although that on a high point. Okay. So have like a... I'm sure we've got a fucking bell or something. Okay, I'm making a tab called amenities. So we want a bell at the center. That's okay. Fuck this thingy. Signal flags. Okay. Actually, I find it a lot more believable that you'd have colored fabric than you'd have a massive fucking bell. I'm just gonna put a little F for wherever a flag station is. Or no, that should be a bit inwards. Lookouts at A and B with fast response force on standby to act as a delaying force. Oh, I like what you're thinking. I like how you're thinking. Okay, so new layer, and it is called lookouts. Your lookouts are going to be watching that area. Watching that area. And we want our general guarding force. We want a barrier of sorts here. A barrier of sorts here. Am I right on that? This is good. This is good. I like where you're bringing this. Let's keep thinking. All right. Excuse me. So, yeah, I'm gonna keep it zoomed in like this. And we need a furry says what? Wilku, that's not helpful. Okay. We're gonna get a second alphabet. Okay. So, now what I'm going to do is attempt to... No, I fucked it up already. How does that seem? Is that decent enough? Looks great. Okay. So. Yep. What should Point Bravo be? My vote is living quarters. Or, like, that's where the general soldiers will, and by general I mean like the general population, not the generals. This is where your soldiers will sleep and do their, you know, camping business. That sounds like a good idea? Okay. So, I'm gonna put camp. And that is fucking impossible to read. Holy. Okay. So, now, what do we want for, let's see. Where do we want the bulk of our supplies stored? Keep in mind that once we have finished our camping operation, we're going to continue along this road down here. So, we probably don't want them up by Alpha, because it'll take a shit ton of time. We need an armory. Where are we thinking for an armory? Supplies and weapons should be someplace highly defensible. I agree. Now again, your men will keep their... like, each guy will keep his personal shit, but, you know, you want to have guys who have spears and stuff. Near the mill, Echo. So we're thinking Echo should be our supply/armory area? Or just the armory? Well, what are we thinking? Supplies and armory. Can I get a second vote for that? Hey, Nochi. Towards the bottom of E. Okay. So you're saying armory up here and then... well, I mean, it'd be... armory and supplies. Oh, wait, I'm fucking dumb. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep the armory part close to the camp for what I should have realized is obvious reasons. Okay, this is excellent. We have our supplies and our armory. We also have where the soldiers are going to be resting. Keep in mind, we don't necessarily have to use every single sector. In fact, the more we minimize our presence, probably the better. We might not need location Foxtrot. Unless that's where our prisoners are. Where should our medical facilities be? Prisoners is a good idea. Whereabouts? I'm looking for ideas for prisoners of regular class, prisoners of high class, and medical facilities. Medical facilities should be in Gulf. Do we all agree on that? Would mean easy access to water for treating patients. And right by supplies, so that works out pretty well too. My dog's upstairs. My dog dog is still upstairs. Medical should be in G or D. If it's D, then kitchen should be G. Oh. Well, we've got the two. I'm gonna count it as 2 votes for medical and golf. 3 for medical and golf. Okay. I'm just gonna put med bay. And then I like the idea of Delta being... Would the kitchen be part of the main camp at Bravo, though? It could be. But we do have a lot of guys. I think, yeah, kitchen should be in Bravo with it. Can be Bravo spilling into Delta. Either works. Yeah, no, that's a very good point, Leo. In between main camp and medical. Oh, I see what you mean. Actually, yeah. There, the mess hall. Or mess tent, I guess. It's still closer to the water, because water is fucking necessary. Okay. Where should we keep our low priority prisoners? These are like foot soldiers from that group that broke off from us a bit ago. Prisoners should be placed in areas like F. If we're attacked exterior, they're kinda in the way of us getting hurt. They get hit first. That's fair. And we've seen from our current enemy is that they don't care who the fuck you are. Like, they don't seem to care if you're a threat at all. Are we good with putting our low priority prisoners at the highest part? I don't like the way I did that in. Here, I'm gonna do one thing that, might... Where is the fucking... Did I put it on reeds? Where did I put... Guards. Guards. I'm going to put a little barricade up. I'm going to put a nicer looking barricade up. Stream kept freezing on my end for a bit. Ah. So, What are we thinking? Where should we put the high-value prisoners? Or actually, before that, where should we put our high command? Even with the barricades, it feels a little close to the armory and supplies. Okay. That's a valid argument. What are you thinking? We could post up additional guards if needed. Command in Alpha? Not Delta? Command in Alpha? Prisoners should be in Charlie, far away from the armory if they break out. Okay, we have 2 votes for moving the prison from Foxtrot to somewhere else. My stream froze. Okay, well then it's probably Command at Alpha. Yeah, okay, so we're a bit over the place here. Where do we want Command to be? That will be my first question here. And my only contest with putting prisoners, like low priority prisoners in Charlie, is that means they're right near the fucking road. Exactly to which part? Work with me, fellas. I believe in you. Prisoners in your road is a bad idea. So. So where do we want Command to be? Better than arming them. That is a valid point. That is a valid point. Okay. Prisoners in that dividend D towards bottom of Bravo. Command at Foxtrot. Okay. So. Don't start any fights or fires without me. Okay. So. Let's see. Wilku was saying Command at A. Leo was also saying Command at A. Then suggested Command at F. Oh god. Keep our forces more so towards the middle of the area. And have, like, the prison here sort of thing. From the roads. Oh, yeah. No, we're... Yeah, rest assured, we are hidden along these lines. So, I need a verdict. Where are we putting command? I believe in you. You can figure this out. Where should we put command? I need an answer. Command in Delta? That could work. I think command in Delta would be a good decision. So, I... What the fuck? Okay. So, where would we like to put our prisoners? Low priority. Using mouse or tablet? Mouse today. It shows. Where are we putting our low priority prisoners? Meg had suggested Charlie. Leo had suggested Alpha. And I forget if I or Wilku said F. So, we need to come to a compromise. Where are we thinking? I'm back. Cool. We've decided that command will be in Delta, specifically towards the top of it. So, we need to decide once and for all where we are putting our low priority prisoners. think A would be good for the prisoners. Furthest from the road. I mean, it's close to a trailer or a trail as well, so. I'm leaning towards Megatronia's idea with Charlie. Like, I was originally thinking Foxtrot, but I don't know. Because there's no guarantee for either. Okay, in the interest of time and, as I will see later, most likely balance. An escaped prisoner isn't a prisoner that risks our guys getting killed. I was going... See, my original argument against that was, oh, well, what if he goes and gets help? But we've kind of established that these other guys who might attack us aren't fucking friendly. So, yeah. This will be prison. Okay. So, where should we place our, excuse me, where should we place our high priority prisoners? We only have a couple of them, so we don't have to choose a specific sector all for them. Bring it a bit closer to the top of C. Okay, so still general prison area, but keeping them still all segregated from your supplies and armory. That makes sense. That does make a lot of sense. However, these are guys where we cannot let these fuckers escape. We'd rather have to beat the shit out of them than allow them to get out of here. Bottom of Delta? Okay, so we're in agreement that they should be just still around the other prisoners. Put them... Okay. Then that is what we will do. We will put the HVTs right feckin' here. And to ensure that things, where's the guard thingy? To ensure they don't get an easy way out, we will erect a temporary wall along this section. Why am I drawing like a drunk person? Leashes are something humiliating. You want to put the shark guy on a leash. Fuck you. Wait, no. Thank you. They're already prisoners. That's humiliating enough. Yeah. We're not bad guys. We're just people doing a job. I didn't think this through, okay? Thank you for having the decency to admit that, rather than making things really fucking weird. Okay. Are we in favor of just axing location Foxtrot? Yeah? Okay, cool. What kind of wildlife is in this area? Good question. I don't know. Floridian in me is concerned about things near the reeds. Okay, well, we'll extend this wall so that you can feel safe. And is there anything in particular we should store in Point Alpha? Actually, is Alpha where we store the horses? So that prisoners just don't fucking get to deal with them? I guess the horses could be with the camp, because they need a lot of water. Yeah, I'm gonna put the stables here. Alpha's perfect for the horses. Okay. Do you guys want the horses in Point Bravo or Point Alpha? I have one vote for Alpha. Derek really wants... He's fucking terrified of those sea snakes. Keeping them close to the other trail would be good for a potential retreat. That is very true. Okay. If there aren't any objections, I can put them in Alpha. You have until I finish writing it to tell me no. All right. So, this is our general layout. Looks sound. We shall see. Also, one little detail I'm going to add is that... Yeah, there we go. Now it looks a bit more like a proper mountain. Oops. So that explains our shape. Okay, but I agree, Leo. But general idea is that it'll be in this area. So, yeah, I'm with you on that 100%, man. So, how does that sound for Vachinook Pass? Also, I noticed our music fucking stop. Video pause. Continue watching? Yes. Why would it... Why would I not want it playing? Fuck yeah. So now we just add some spatterings of different colors. We take... Yeah, we're gonna put this underneath the background. Fuck yeah. Okay, now we go opacity 38, and we're just going to do occasional spatterings. Campus setup now. Oh yeah. No, the original plan was that this was going to be a one-night thing, but I think we're going to turn this into a permanent camp so that we can, you know, get some mileage out of it. Oh, that's a cool effect. There. So now we have parts that are actually kind of covered by trees. Fuck yes. I like this. Okay. The Siege of Valheim, the Escape of Vashinook Pass. So, when we do the lore stream, we will be like, hey, we have Vashinook Pass. We have, we've come in here from the east. We're on the trail of those fuckers. Oh God, I almost forgot. I almost completely forgot. Where are we putting our big guy? That. Oops. Where do we want him? Oh, God. Difficult question considering smell. Ah, but there is no smell. His is not ripped. What happened to the people we picked up in town? They've joined you for now. Oh, fuck. I guess that means you technically have 3. Yeah, you have 3 big guys. Oh, God. Oh, I hate that. Fuck. I don't want this song. Where do our 3 boys go? My only caveat is that the horses are incredibly uneasy around them, so we cannot put them directly in the stables. So put one of the big guys in the supplies/armory. Okay. Keep them in the camp proper. Normalize their presence among the rest of the troops. Do we want all 3 of them in the camp? Not all 3 at once. Okay. So, I agree. We should have one who's... You know what? He's going to watch over the water bearers. we'll have one who is moving crates. He's moving crates from the supply section to the med bay. He's a very good boy. That leaves one more. So, do we put him in the command shack? Do we put him one looking at the high value prisoners? I have a counterpoint, but it's not necessarily a perfect counterpoint. I personally believe that we should have him patrolling around the regular prison to keep the fuckers in line. Because the HVTs, that is our fucking shark guy, and that is our captured soldier. You know, the one who shit his pants and passed out that we found. Like, realistically, it's only 2 guys. Have one keeping an eye on the low value. And I'm mainly saying that because we literally have a couple hundred of them. Some, not a couple hundred, a couple dozen at least. As chat had voted, we did reintegrate a lot of the ones that had turned against us. So, there we are. Vashanook Pass. Oh, I put a CH in that title. Oh, that's why. Vashanook. And this, what was this lake called in reality? Round Pond. I just want to get that in. Just for archive purposes. Ladies, gentlemen, and otherwise, we have completed our objective. Good work. I'm fucking proud of you. Leo, Meg, and Wilku. The third thanks you. All right. We got a lot of time, so... yeah. What's Payne doing? Oh, he's playing Silk Song. Horsing around. Nah, after that thing earlier today, I don't like that.
That's okay, though. Kill doesn't maximum yet, so we'll be fine.
So, we're going to take a breather on it for the day.
I don't care about that. Groceries.
I'm just gonna send Payne the message boing. He'll know what it means. Say something nice to me, Payne.
No, he does care about groceries, but...
Am I behind? Pumpkin.
Currently too tilted to say anything.
Oh, he's getting beaten the fuck up. He's dead.
Hi, Peddles. Thanks for joining tonight. Hopefully you're doing well tonight. How'd your, or how is your lore stream going? Or your, world building stream going?
It's going good.
Hopefully it's going well. If not, then...
We built the map. Oh, Payne. Payne.
I would apologize, but... no, actually, I would apologize. Anyways. Nice! Good stuff.
Now we're
Now
messing
getting worse at this game.
around.
Oh, cool.
Meg, you're a cool dude, girl. I say dude is gender neutral, you know, but I...
Yes, I'm just totally messing around. I'm not using my true power here. My full power, at least. If I was using my full power, I'd just shut up and be like, to go do
I'd shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. I said, ooh, shut up and dance with me. Payne, do a heal. Do a heal. Payne, you need to heal. Payne, please heal. Holy fuck, Payne.
Wah.
No.
I need to go.
Anyways. What's Jum doing? Collab. We don't bug people during collabs. Grook is doing Nuzlocke. No, a lot of horror games. I know some creepy games that could work, but I don't know if you're down for them. Well, I won't know unless I have a direct suggestion. Is that queen fucking goldfish? One second. Unrelated to that comment. Where is my controller? Where the fuck is my controller? Oh. I was sitting on it. Put a battery in the chat if you're jealous of the controller. That's pretty funny. Come real quick and get inside my mind. Just when I'm all fucked up, I don't feel no pain. Won't you run to me, run through my veins? Baby, won't you come and get me high? Baby, won't you come and get me high? Oh, I'm in love. In a nightmare, please don't wake me up. Got a bad case of making bad love. It's who I am, not who I was. That's a lie, boy, what can you do? I need someone and I need 'em soon. I cold the dark and got new shoes, but all roads still lead back to you. I need you like God needs a devil, honey, someday soon. The dust's gonna sell. Come real quick and get inside my mind. It's when I'm all fucked up, I don't feel no pain. Won't you run to me, run through my veins? Baby, won't you come and get me high? So, I don't know if it's Baphomet or Elden Ring Divine Tower that's... I think Baphomet is the minigame mode. Ib, Clock Tower, Aoni, Alone in the Dark Classic. Specifically Classic? Didn't they do a remake?
Let the chaos ensue.
Okay. Okay, this is the one. Failure in the bottom left.
3, 2, 1, begin.
What the fuck? So, this map has a very unique mechanic in that it's Smash Bros. The mechanic is that it is just Smash Bros. You can see the percent number, and that means every time I get hit by these fucking Crusaders, I go farther and farther. Also, I think I'm Master Chief, but I'm not sure. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Game! Yeah! That looks like the gun we have. That is the RK5. That is the Marshall. And that's the Shiva, which is dog shit. I'm thinking RK5. What the f- How is this possible in a fucking Call of Duty mod?
3, 2, 1, begin! The old gods tremble. Your reign.
Okay. Just really hoping to not have a sniper rifle, but I guess that's what we get. There's also a bonus stage, and I'm told that part is really fucking annoying. So if we somehow do survive to that point, we're probably just gonna quit out. 3, 2, 1, begin! Oh my god, this is fucking awful. There's no fucking way. No! Fuck! Okay. Now I can kind of... I'm getting it. think I'm gonna go with the Dragoon for another round. I don't know.
3, 2, 1, begin!
Oh, God. Okay, so what we do is we just let a lot of them spawn in.
Old gods tremble.
I don't know why the old gods would tremble. I'm just shooting guys who are in a straight line. Like there is nothing remotely exciting or impressive with what I'm doing. Enemy spawn rate? I don't want that. PM63 maybe? That gun or another sniper. Okay.
3, 2, 1, begin!
Because the second this gun is not a one-hit kill, is the second that it stops being viable. What the fuck is that?
Knockout!
Dude was being attacked by a war furry. Yeah. I'm gonna try this guy. I don't think it's a good option. It's just I don't think I have much for options.
Madness finds us all. 2, 1, begin!
Okay. I think I'm just gonna keep doing this.
Do not stop. The old gods tremble.
They shouldn't. I'm not particularly scary! I'm not scary. The Argus. Or another sniper rifle. We sure do love our fucking sniper rifles, don't we? Ugh. I should have done the Argus. Alright. Stay safe, Meg.
3, 2, 1, begin!
Okay. So this whole no perks or any sort of proper upgrades and barely fucking keeping anything between rounds due to shit ammo count and no upgrades. Yeah, I can't say I'm in love with this map. In fact, I'd go so far as to say I'm not enjoying it.
Lies within chaos.
It's engaging, but not in a way that's actually that enjoyable. Oh, is it over? Fuck. Game over? Good. Good. This game sucks. Okay. Game. Game. There we go. So then what the fuck is the Elden Ring Divine Tower?
I am a doctor, but I probably cause more injuries than I've treated.
It's gun game?
I will pay for this with blood money.
What?
It's often said that a workman is only as good as his tool.
Is this all this fucking map is? Oh, please tell me there's fucking more. B23R. Inarguably best pistol from Black Ops 2. If you disagree, I'm sorry that you chose an incorrect opinion.
If this weapon works out well, I must remember to come back here. I only bought this because I was in a hurry. Or maybe I just like it. I know that later I
Not
will
quite
find something
human, at least and not to my eyes. One taste of this and I'll give them a shock of our lives.
We must arm ourselves accordingly.
LSAT!
One day it will all be over. For you, today is that day.
They reach for the root beer shelf. You thirst? Oh. I swear to God I heard a Rise Against song playing. Power of the Deadshot Daiquiri.
I'm a doctor. I recommend you take a nice long lie down in the dirt.
This sounds very copyrighted. Ah, fuck it, I don't care that much. I'm okay with the mute. With the audio being a bit muted here. It's a good fucking song, too. MTAR X. So this is COD Ghosts. Honey Badger! Whoa.
subjects in order to assess this weapon's capabilities.
I am gonna get Flopper in case it gives me an explosive.
Or maybe I just like it.
I like this gun. The USR was my baby.
But I probably cause more injuries than I treat. I know that later I will find something far superior.
Bison. Square frame is telling me a later game model. Reload. I don't know which iteration is. This is Ghost.
As good as his tool.
About your bad amen. Just try again for me. With the headshot power of the Deadshot daiquiri.
I'm good with my hands, especially when I'm using a weapon. If this weapon works out well,
FAD.
remember to come back here.
I do not like this weapon. I love that reload sound, though.
I will pay for this with
The Venom X! I don't know if it would regularly hurt me.
will be long and hard. We must arm ourselves accordingly. I will pay for this with blood money.
FP6, baby! I remember running slugs on this guy for the fucking infection, and then not being able to hit fucking anything. Good times, good times.
The journey ahead will be long and hard. We must arm ourselves accordingly.
IA2. This was my
My hands.
go-to gun for multiplayer.
This weapon works out well. I must remember to come back here. It's often said that a
Oh, the Amelie!
is only as good as his tool.
I remember when they put this in Advanced Warfare for no fucking reason.
I am a doctor, but I probably cause more injuries than I've treated.
Fascinating. Far from it.
Kill it.
APS underwater rifle. Now that is actually fucking fascinating. That sounded really sarcastic and mean when I said that. I did not mean it like that.
I know that later I will find something far superior.
COD Ghost version of the ARX 160. And then, if I recall correctly, they made it fucking burst fire in Advanced Warfare, was it? I could be wrong. Hey, can we get a thank the bird? Probably not, because we literally have one person watching. But that's okay.
I only bought this because I was in a hurry. Or maybe I just like it.
I fucking hate the bulldog. Hashtag thank the bird. Good. The K7. Hot opinion. I did not enjoy this weapon a lot. Hashtag Preggles craving pickles. Jesus Christ. Wait. Hitting those bells is what causes that? The Volk. Oh, this is from fucking Advanced Warfare. Or not Advanced, Infinite Warfare. The game that nobody played. I will say, its zombies mode deserves all the hate it got. Its campaign does not. Is this the, what is it? M27 IAR? This is the Maverick. It was the first time, to my knowledge, that Call of Duty ever locked a weapon behind a paywall. Other than, the Ray Gun Mark II. And maybe the Peacekeeper? Fuck, it might have been the Peacekeeper that was the first. And then this one... I forget what this one was called. I used it all the fucking time. It's the starter DMR that you get. I fucking can't remember for the life of me. The Titan. Damn.
Scream all you want. It will not do you any good.
I remember Advanced Warfare had... Oh, this is the Ripper. And it was a weapon that could switch between an LMG... Or not LMG, an SMG and an assault rifle. You can see right now it's in SMG mode. Oh.
Stay back, hundred filth.
Wait. What? It keeps reverting me back to the fucking... It will not let me stay in assault rifle mode. Every time it senses that my weapon ID is something different, it does not allow it. Typhon's Wrath, this was that one gun that I can't remember that I really loved because it had a really solid recoil thing. Like, it was a fucking powerhouse, and it wasn't afraid to show you. Thumbtack. Ah, yes, the fucking... the version of the KSG from this game, which was actually complete dog shit. And nobody liked it. The KSG in Black Ops 2, fucking sniper rifle. That's the best way you can describe it. Pump action sniper rifle. I don't know what the fuck this is. But judging by the fact that it has a really awkward... This sounds copyrighted, I'm telling you. Judging by the fact that this has a sideways mag, I'm assuming it's from a more modern developer who thinks those are cool. They're fucking wrong, by the way. Sideways magazines were phased out for a good fucking reason. It's because they're icky. Ah, yes, the Spaz 12 from Infinite Warfare. Because, you know... Swan Song. This is the one time where this is the one time where having time gameplay wouldn't fucking suck. Like, I would actually kind of appreciate it on this. Because then it's like, okay, gun game, but you're trying to kill as fast as you fucking can. Moody J28. What is that reload? What kind of tactical bullshit is this? Neon. Whatever this gun is, I fucking hate it. It feels nice, but... Oh, and I like how the site just pops up. Hello. 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 I just hate the sound of it. It sounds like it's playing it double. Ear. What the fuck? That caught me off guard. Obliterator. The corporate raiders! Jim Jimington's here! Good! Welcome to our lore stream. We finished all the lore, so now we just have the stream. It's good to see you, Flash. The Grim Reaper. No, you're not doing the PPSH any fucking justice here. Is this the nail gun? Maybe this was the lore. No, Would you like me to walk you through what we did? I'm actually quite proud of how it worked out.
I recommend you take a nice long lie down in the dirt.
I'd love to hear it. Okay. Well. Yeah, I won't make you sit around through all this. Okay. So. Maybe the real lore is the friends we made along the way. No! The real lore is the lore we made. Don't take this from me. Okay, so. The previous lore stream, long story short, chat, the generals, were supposed to take a look at Fort Larisar and figure out what the fuck happened here. So they went along, they collected their intel from outside, and they analyzed the battle. And they were able to deduce that their guys, soldiers of the 3rd Battalion, were attacked by an enemy they haven't seen yet. They're wearing identical heavy armor, and as we found out in the civilian section, they didn't quite care who their targets were. We also found several abominations wearing our armor. Like, these things were... How did I put it? They were... The smell was awful coming up to them, and then it was these huge, monstrous, bipedal things. Anything that wasn't covered by steel was covered by a white knit. And, yeah, as we found out when we did find the survivors... The guys here tried to surrender. The enemy was having none of it. So they were like, okay, well, if we can't escape, we've got to figure out something. And what they ended up needing to do was use the wonderful powers of healing magic to essentially stitch their dead together. Or, not dead, but dying. Into these behemoths that were able to cause enough chaos to turn the tide. As we found in the courtyard, a ton of enemies, and 3 of those guys down. So, we also heard of a contingent that followed some fleeing enemies going west. And also, we base most of these combats, we base the geography off of real places. The town of Eship was based off of the town of Mayo in the Yukon Territory. This place, Fort Larisar, was based off of the Scottish city of Kingussy. It's not a city, I don't think. So, we tracked the enemy down to Vashanook Pass. You can tell this one I spent a bit more time on. So they are somewhere to the west of this, but we need a forward operating base. We also have a lot of prisoners from previous attacks, including one of the captured faceless enemy soldiers and one weird-looking shark guy. So, we have posted up, or we have spent this stream having chat set up their defenses. So, their temporary camp for the next while is right near a mountain lake. Natural spring coming in, so it's good enough water. Got their command post in the center, prison to the south, HVT's right next to command. They've got the camp, mess hall with the med bay, supplies and armory in the center, and stables up north. So, ow, 1 second. Clothing got caught. Yeah, they've set up their lookouts, and they are ready for the escape of Vashanook Pass, where I am going to attempt to think my way out of this. That's right, at this point in the lore, good old Peddles the Shark is kind of being kept in a little cage. That's not cool. So he's going to have to figure out a way to grab a couple of items, including his bucket of garden eels, his sword, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully some snacks for the road. So yeah, what do you think? I'm going to go back to this. That's much more elaborate than I'd imagined. Oh, yeah. Man. 2 miniguns called Cyanide and Happiness. Oh, I don't want the fucking double tap root beer song. Yeah, no, we started off with the good old Siege of Walnheim. Actually, we really started off a long fucking time ago. I don't even think I still have the old one. Where we just write some shit. And yeah. Siege of Walnheim. Basically, good old Peddles here was sent to destabilize a region and did a lot of war crimes, as you do, and figured, you know, this is a way I can work my way up in the industry, and it'll help with my overall goal of figuring out how to basically Peddles witnessed a building collapse earlier on. And that kind of motivated the whole inspector thing. And he wanted to make sure that, at least within his power, nobody would have to go through that sort of shit again. Like, nobody would have to watch people fucking die just because if you speak up, even with a genuine concern, you get punished. Which does happen in a lot of industries, unfortunately. this organization that he was a part of, the 3rd Battalion, is not an actual battalion, is a medievalish mercenary company, and it's they're kind of a parody of modern industry. So basically what I've been doing is I've been setting up battle maps, and then chat has been the generals of the 3rd. And they figure out a plan that they think they can, take down their opposition with. With this one, it was myself defending the city of Valnheim. Chat was kind enough to choose literally the worst plan possible, pitched by Wilku's character, General Blackthorn, where they would start near my horse archer camp, walk in a straight fucking line, try to take a town that has no strategic value, walk through all of my ambush zones, and then post up in front and just blast the gates open. It didn't work. However, due to negotiations that I had protecting the sea routes that now I realize I didn't fucking need to, Valnheim, the aftermath of this is, though they're not under control of the 3rd, they've had to cede a lot of their property to a kingdom overseas, which is kind of fucked them over a lot. So whether we actually helped or not is up for debate. So Peddles goes east, and so does the 3rd, because the 3rd was told, hey, the city of Eship needs help. So, naturally, they come along the road. They've got some, good people in here, and they're being attacked by rebels from the surrounding kingdoms, or not kingdoms, but surrounding lands. So I had chat set up their armies. We had a big vote and everything. Thankfully, the 2 armies that didn't have clowns as a unit, those were the top contenders. Unfortunately, this one also had circus bears, because they really wanted circus bears in their army. And giants. But giants actually worked because they were able to get equipment over the rivers. For example, at Point Bravo, we were able to use the ballistas on this little camp here, and then quickly cart them over to shoot right down their lines here. We also sent our stealth group over here, and lo and behold, there's Peddles and his contingent. And the 3rd decided it would be advantageous to not attack and be like, hey, help us out. So yeah, Wilku's second character, Derek Faustine, was introduced. Faustine is, he's an impressionable youth. So he bought the marketing, figured, yeah, we're going to save lives, and now they're not. By the way, I love that the town of Mayo that this was loosely based off of, this island here is literally called Big Island. Long story short, we won the battle, and the 3rd was like, well, half of your guys are dead, and you don't seem in the best shape, and you're technically a fugitive, so we're taking you in. Now, thankfully, the 3rd did decide to, they decided to not only spare the lives of my soldiers, but to reintegrate them into the army, because they were initially part of them. And yeah, now we're at Vashanook Pass. I hate 2-round burst. Wow.
It will all be over. Today is that day.
I have no clue if any of the raiders are still watching after all of that. I wouldn't blame them for stopping. Although I would be slightly offended. Only slightly, though. Controlled bursts are handy. Yeah, but I'm holding down the trigger, so it's just functioning like a really shitty full auto. Hashtag free the Shork. Oh, don't worry. The Shork's gonna be free.
Kill it.
VKS. We're so close to the end! End it! End it! Eclipse's Twilight. Wait, is the last one going to be a fucking knife? I hope not. This is the only time in zombies where I don't want a good melee weapon. Oh my god! Oh my god! Ah!
This is not my destiny. A future without bullets is not a future I wish to see.
Song. Oh, Peddles wins gun game! Yay! On the precipice of becoming something he hated. Yes, sir. Yeah, I don't think Joom stayed for that full explanation, but that's okay. Oh, well, it's in the VOD. Yeah. If it's any consolation, I don't actually know if any of that is interesting to somebody who hasn't, you know, experienced it as it's happened. Made in less than 48 hours. Oh god, the Mongol army! No, 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 no! Oh god, it's time gameplay!
The journey ahead will be long and hard. Arm ourselves accordingly.
There's a dragon!
This is not my destiny. I have more important things to do than be surrounded.
Uh, 5-7!
I bring good news. You're dead. I know how it feels to be punched in the face. I've had a lot of experience.
Hell's Retriever? I want carbine. No. No!
That was just a slight. Nothing to worry about. I have nothing of value for my naked soul. I don't just laugh in the face of adversity. I kill it. I like to watch them burn. I know it's not funny, but it's funny.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. Get.
Fill them with many holes. What did you think?
Ah!
One day I will control this.
I hope this music isn't Hell's Retriever. Oh no, Hell's Retriever's fucking awesome.
Take a nice long line. I refuse to submit. I must activate many barriers stand
Okay.
between us and success.
Oh my god! There's zombies coming from both ways.
Blood sacrifices will now resume.
No!
If I had my medical bag, your assistance would not have been required. Why can I not have what I want? Yeah, silence their screams.
Hey, Swag!
It's been so long since I have performed an amputation.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god!
I could have chosen a path to riches. I didn't. This madness. Today it will all be over. For you, today is that day. I must find myself a more advantageous position once the battlefield. Repel the horde! Do you actually believe?
Well, that sucked. Aw. We'll do one more. You know what? Alien invasion. Why not? Wonder if I can remake it using your 3D model.
Listen, we don't have much time to go over the details, but we need to teleport the active nuke onto that rocket and launch it.
Okay, that's a pretty straightforward instruction.
Initiating life force procurement sequence. Entity successfully transported to transfer site.
There's an alien in a cage. All I ask, Swag, is that if you do end up making anything for me, just don't make Peddles do a Fortnite dance. Come back when you've got that dancing juice. It really feels like this should be something I can buy. Oh. Now I have to. No. You don't have to.
Look at this place. Oh, yeah. Hello.
Up in Adams.
Okay, don't
what the
freak out.
fuck?
You probably don't recall who I am, but I assure you, it's fine. Sorta. So you probably have some slight memory loss from the teleportation device. You know, the thing that made you go from one place to the... You know what?
Oh, please, for the love of God, don't tell me I can only hold one part.
So, you recall your mission, right? Right? No, okay, great. Long story short, some dumbos decided it'd be a good idea to start teleporting nukes to other countries hoping to wipe out the aliens. Simple answer is, well, as you see, it failed. Basically, I need you to teleport the active nuke to a safe location.
Okay, so the voice acting's decent. VA is extremely good in my opinion. Yeah. No, she definitely knows what she's doing. And having worked with some aggressively shitty voice actors in my time, I can appreciate that. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. Apparently, there's just giant aliens. I assume that's just something I have to deal with. XM4, good, 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 good. Oh. No! Okay, so they just give me fucking perk points. Or not perk points. Pieces of thingies. I know what I'm talking about. This is a very interesting map. Okay, I picked up a fuse. At least I think I did. Must have. Pick up industrial housing. Pay a tribute. Oh. Acquire ingredient for a free perk. All right. Ow. Who the fuck puts that in their yard? Mark 48. Okay.
If we don't teleport that active nuke to a safe location, we are as good as dead.
This is actually really fucking well made. Well made. Oh, shit. Ah, fuck! Red crystal required.
Anyone else scared of the dark? Only me? Okay.
Ma'am, please only use this radio channel for relevant, fucking traffic. Oh, I'm just trapped down here. Okay. Excellent. Power source requires a wire. I did grab a wire. Hi, Wojtek. Hi, buddy. Perk awarded. I don't know what perk that is. That's Deadshot Daiquiri. That is an aggressively shitty version of Deadshot Daiquiri.
We require for that blue machine thingy, a pack-a-punch they call it. One inside spawn, another on top of a bus, and another on top of the other bus near the teleporter.
If you're gonna call it spawn, you're already breaking the immersion, so don't act like you don't know what it is. Also, there's a fucking day-night cycle. Damn. Was not expecting that. Wait, what? Oh, it said to remove perk. Fuck. M27. Black Ops 2 M4. Probably better than an XM4. In all honesty, by the sheer merit of it not being a Cold War gun. Okay. M27, baby. Black is your color. You must turn on the power first. No. Oh. Double tap. Ah, fuck! I'm done. Good game. Good map, I mean. Crook's on subs only, so I can't really rate him. Okay, we'll just end stream. Yeah. Hit me with your car. Hit me with your car. Hit me with your car so I can collect disability checks. Ooh. 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 What am I sitting at for average Twitch viewership? I'm curious. Yeah. Twitch, I still can't get more than one viewer at a time. Oh boy. Pardon me, Wojtek. It's okay. You can still relax. Yeah.